Best game of the weekend, I believe. Buffalo hosting, which is key, hosting Kansas City. The Chiefs and Mahomes finally going on the road in a playoff game. The weather it'll be a factor, but it's not going to affect either team. They're both used to playing in cold weather. It's not going to be snowing or anything like that. So, full display of offense should be out there. You know, it'll just be super cold. Well, again, Kansas City, Buffalo, it's cold and windy. That game's outside, they'll both be fine. I just believe if Buffalo can't beat the Chiefs this year, when are they going to beat them? You know what I'm saying? If they can't beat them in the playoffs, they've got home field advantage. Their roster is about equal to the Chiefs, if not better. The Chiefs are not as good as what they've been. Their offense isn't nearly as explosive. If you're not going to beat the Chiefs this year, when everything is in your favor, when are you going to beat them? But the problem, and somebody, you beat me to it, Russ, on TikTok. The problem is the Bills' defense is battered, is just beat up. And so up the middle, at the linebacker position, my God. I mean, they're just getting guys off the streets, kind of like what the Steelers were doing. But the flip side to that is, will Kansas City run the football enough? Will they run the football enough? They were almost 50-50 last week. But will they run the football enough to exploit where the Bills are vulnerable? If they do, they can win. If they don't, I don't think they win. I think it's that simple. I think that the Chiefs have the football and they run it. And they can. If they do, they'll win the football or win the football game. If they run it, they will win the football game. If they don't, and they try to outscore Buffalo and keep throwing it all over the place, I think it's going to be a problem. And I think the Bills end up beating the Chiefs. And that's actually what I think is going to happen. I think the Bills win. I'm going with the percentages. At some point, you got to break through in the playoffs against a team. At some point. And I think this is the Bills' opportunity. And I think they win. If Josh Allen doesn't turn the ball over, then I think they win. Yeah, the Bills are due. I don't like it. My wife especially doesn't like it. She's a diehard Chiefs fan. Grew up in Kansas City. So she loves the Chiefs. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And you're right. That is a big ask of Josh Allen not to turn the ball over. That's funny. That's a big ask. But he didn't do it last week against the Steelers. Now, the Steelers, we didn't put up much resistance. So, we weren't causing him to have to turn the ball over. We did nothing. So we'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens.